Welcome to the online Mao Shan shamanic temple. I am Mahadeva, the OG Thunder Wizard, and your online Mao Shan Sifu. So, I have just uploaded the fire element for the maoshan.thunderwizard.com 5-element Kung Fu video teaching series, which is directly linked to the Warrior 90-Day Lightning Qigong, which is the rest of the Mao Shan practice that I teach. So, the fire element has just been uploaded. We have uploaded the wood set. Here's the promo for the wood set right there. We've uploaded the wood, we've uploaded the metal, and now we've uploaded the fire. So we've got 3 out of the 5 Mao Shan Kung Fu forms uploaded to the maoshan.thunderwizard.com site. So if you're interested in that, you can go there and you can get started with that right away. Now, bear in mind that we have 2 more sets to upload. Now, I have videotaped all 5 of the forms. I'm uploading each form a little bit at a time for a couple of reasons. Number one, we're just on, rolling this out for the first time. So I'm letting people who have purchased this go ahead and practice each one of the sets. I'm also giving you time to, if you need to save some money for it, go ahead and save up, because each time I upload a new element video, the price goes up. So eventually it's going to go up all the way to full price. So we've got 3 out of the 5 sets uploaded, so you can still save some money. But by the time I get now water and earth, so when there's wood, metal, fire, water, and earth up, it'll be at full price. So we have just uploaded the fire set. So the fire set is really powerful and amazing and beautiful. And here's the beginning of it at full speed right there. That's the fire set. I don't show you the whole thing for obvious reasons. And here you see in the wood set, what I do is I teach you step by step everything you need to do to learn this extremely powerful form of shamanism. Now, this is, as I was taught, it is a form of self-defense, but I don't teach self-defense online. But what I am teaching is I am reverse engineering the power that these sets have, the same way that people did with Tai Chi and Bagua. Now, when you train in Tai Chi, you're not training in the real deadly martial art that Tai Chi was, a couple hundred years ago. But the thing that makes Tai Chi so wonderful is that it opens up the energies and the Chi and the meridians in the body. And it has been, as you well know, it's world renowned for its incredible spiritual as well as physical properties that it gives the practitioner. So we're doing the same thing here, except we are talking about the Mao Shan. The Mao Shan Taoist sect was the original source of all the other Taoist schools that came out of it 2,000 years ago. And the Mao Shan practitioners were well known for their incredible energetic powers. They were looked upon as sorcerers and mystics, and even to this day, the Mao Shan is seen as this. People are still studying and finding old Mao Shan transcripts and trying to learn the secrets within it. So I've already uploaded the wood set, but just now what I've done is I've uploaded the fire set. So the fire element set I've just uploaded, and I give it to you multiple angles at different speeds. And you can see here, this is a slowed down version of what you saw here in the beginning. The beginning of the fire set. I'm not going to show you the whole thing, obviously, because if you want to, you can go ahead and get that. But you see me doing that here when this opens up, and you'll see that in a second. But what's really wonderful about this fire set is that right there's the end of the metal, and then here comes the beginning of the fire. Now, you don't have to do it at that speed. You can do it at your own pace. In fact, in the beginning, you have to start slow. And then you can see these are other sets that come into it here. This fire set is incredibly powerful and specifically important to the Mao Shan, because what took me 30 years of practice, intense study and research, and reverse engineering with other internal Taoist martial arts is that the Mao Shan practice opened up a specific center within the body that other practices either don't know of, or they don't know how to directly tap into and release the power of what's known as the heart mind. You've heard of Qi, which is life force energy. This is any Shaolin practice, any Taoist practice, Tai Chi, Xing Yi, Bagua. These deal with the power of the Qi, the life force energy. You've heard of Kundalini. Kundalini is the energy that was discovered by the Vedic mystics of India, and this is the fire power that's in the spinal column that opens up the 7 chakras and connects you on a psychological level to your enlightenment. But there's a third power that is so powerful, it has been kept secret for thousands of years, and that power is what's called the Shin, or the heart mind. Now, Taoist practitioners and practitioners of traditional Chinese medicine are familiar with this power, and they know that this is where the emperor's bodyguard resides. The emperor's bodyguard is a fancy way of talking about this lightning power that surrounds the soul. And this lightning power is actually a feminine entity. And it is, just like in Vedic mysticism, the most powerful of the gods is the goddess Kali, Durga, Chamundi. This aspect of the fierce form of the protective mother is so powerful that all of the gods, all of the demons are nothing compared to her. This is what we are tapping into. We are tapping into the lightning power surrounding the soul, which is in fact a deity, a feminine deity that lives in your body. It is so powerful. She is so powerful that for thousands of years, mystics have not been made aware of tapping into this. So what you see me doing here is it's technically these are Kung Fu forms, but you look at it, you can't tell the difference. But when you break it down, and people who practice it, they start to find out that there's an energetic quality to it that can't be found in any other Taoist martial art. And that's because even though you can't tell by looking at it, all of the movements are designed to open up the meridians that go directly to the heart mind, the Shin. It releases this lightning energy of the heart. And this is one of the things that made the Mao Shan practitioners so feared and so revered. Still to this day, people are still trying to figure out the secrets from the ancient Mao Shan manuscripts. I was lucky enough to train with one of the last surviving Mao Shan masters, and I learned directly from this master's senior students about this incredibly powerful practice, which I and my teachers lovingly called spirit fighting. So I've uploaded the wood, I've uploaded the metal. Those of you who have already purchased the package are already starting with that, and I've already worked with some of you. And now we've uploaded the fire. The fire element will connect you to the feminine energy, especially of the heart. This incredibly powerful, incredibly healing energy. When I learned this set, it was revolutionary for me. Now, I love all the 5 elements. Each time I upload them, you'll hear me talk about it. and you'll know a little bit more about what's going on. I don't want to give away too much of this fire set. We'll put the wood back up here for you. But when you are working with this fire set, this incredibly loving, powerful, protective essence of the mother really begins to be released. Your heart center, the actual element of fire that is in the lightning that surrounds your heart, this mother, this very fierce protective mother that protects your soul like it is her infant, this power protects you from the harshness of three-dimensional living. When you are hurt, when you are damaged, when you are betrayed, when you are abused, when, we know we live this. This is a very challenging existence. The soul is not designed for this. The soul doesn't experience that. Other souls, when they interact with each other, they're always truthful, they're always loving, they're always open, they're always vulnerable, they're always giving. Living in three-dimensional reality, things are very different. So that mother energy of the lightning has to protect the soul. You will have wounds in that lightning power surrounding your soul. And those wounds are there because the mother will stop and hold on to those wounds to protect you until you're ready to deal with them. Now, unfortunately, most people tend not to deal with their wounds. And this is where we end up with psychological problems, psychoses, and even psychological disorders. One of the main reasons is that the heart mind is holding on to these wounds and you haven't worked through them. So when you do the fire set, which I don't have up here at the moment, but when you do the fire set, one of the things that will happen is you will get a direct access to this heart-mind energy. And you will be given an even greater opportunity to heal yourself of long-held childhood wounds that you've carried through your whole life. For instance, the heart mind, which is known as the emperor's bodyguard because it is so powerful, but also because it protects the heart from wounds, from betrayals. Somebody who's really good at this, if let's say, like I've had a divorce. If you've had a divorce and it was a traumatic experience and maybe there's still some unresolved issues there, a very talented Chinese medicine individual can listen to your heartbeat and say, you've had a divorce, because they'll be able to feel the wound within your heart mind, the unresolved wound. This fire set is one of the ways to heal those wounds. So this is a very special set for me personally. When I practiced this set, and I practiced it over and over and over and over and over, I didn't know why, but I was really driven to practice it. I had a very powerful spiritual experience, which maybe one day I will share with people. But it was a direct result of tapping, and I believe I had a direct connective interface with the mother that resides in the heart. It was a beautiful experience. I'm still learning from it. So with all of the love and the well-wishings of my heart, I offer this to you as a part of the Mao Shan 5-element Kung Fu forms. So that's it. We still have 2 more elements to go after this one. We've got the water element and then the earth element, and then we'll have all 5 elements. And once all 5 elements are up, then I'm going to be offering this at full price. So if you still want to save hundreds of dollars, get in while the getting's good. And of course, you don't have to do this if you're not ready for that level of intensity or power. You can still tap into the actual Mao Shan practice, which I have put into the Warrior 90-day Lightning Qigong. I've given the meditations. I haven't put all of them. I'm still uploading as time goes on more and more of the Mao Shan. But we've got practices, meditations, standing postures, qigong, mudras, things like that, which are directly associated with this sect that worshipped the feminine power of the heart-mind. And I can't say enough about its ability to give you power to tap into the ascended masters and the immortals. I haven't experienced anything, this is like a direct hotline to them. And if you practice it, you'll know what I mean. So that's it. I offer this to you, maoshan.thunderwizard.com, which is directly connected also with the thunderwizard.com Warrior 90-day Lightning Qigong. I look forward to sharing more with you about it, and I look forward to teaching it to you and working with you on it in any way that I can. So thank you all. I will see you all very soon.